Hello everyone, we are back with some more gameplay. Today I'm gonna play some Grim Down at the Crucible. Crucible is an open arena, not an area, open arena which countless enemies just come to you and you kill them and you get loot in return. So there are three difficulties in the Crucible. You choose from below the start button, you choose the main campaign, custom game or Crucible. After that you can choose the difficulty, which today I'm gonna show you the easy difficulty because this is like kind of an introduction to the Crucible. So you cannot select the second or third difficulty in the game because you have to beat the first difficulty and get to the 100th wave. So let's say aspirant and start the game. So I'm just gonna show you in this game how to farm tributes. And what is tributes? Tributes are the, let's say, influence in this game, in this mode, to build towers, which you see there are 4 in this map. There are multiple maps in this mode and towers. Let's click on it. There are Distill Beacon, Inferno, Stormcaller, and so on. These are defending towers. One of them gives you defensive. It's an aura. It buffs your defensive stats. One of them is an aura. It buffs your offensive stats. This Storm Tower, which I think it's the best one. It has a chain attack, it does a lot of damage, and it has a lot of range. The Inferno Beacon is an aura fire damage, constant fire damage, and there is a Distill Beacon, which is a frost tower, which reduces the enemy damage and slows him and stuns him. This is the Lokar, Master of the Crucible. You come to him, you can talk with him, you can rise the stakes. You have to first beat the level once to rise the stakes. When you say I'm ready, you just get ready and the way starts. So on the left side we have normally the merchant and the skill thing, skill guy who resets the skill, and there is this guy, Torelia the Immortal Archmage, which he does. You say, yes, what are my options? These are buffs. When you play, these are temporarily buffs, not infinite buffs. So you get them, it's like 20 minutes or half an hour, you get defensive buffs, offensive buffs, or you debuff enemies. I think there was one buff like that. And you can get devotion points for 18 tributes. You can see the tribute point up on the left corner. I got now 61. The max is 100 tributes. When you reach 100 tributes, you cannot earn any more tributes, so you waste tributes even when you play the Crucible. So it's better to waste your tributes on devotion points or buffs, or upgrade your towers or build towers. There's everything you can do with tributes. And there is one more thing that I want to talk with you before I start introducing what is Crucible. So let's get on here. These are just basically the craftsman, the chest man, and so on. So now I'm just gonna build defensive towers, which I said I want lightning tower, other lightning tower, oops, lightning tower, and I am gonna show that now. As you see, it says crit is defense, spend 5 tribute points and 2,500 iron bits. Like the iron bits, like nothing, but tribute points you have to earn them first. So I'm just gonna place them over here. This is gonna kinda be easy because I am really high level and the first waves are really easy. The easy mode, if you are like level 60 or 50, the challenge begins after the 100th wave. So let's start the Crucible. As you see, I didn't negotiate with them. You can get an extra spawn for an extra chest for increased loot, or you can start at the higher waves like 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 150, and so on. So as you see, there are spawns which are here. You take damage when you are in the spawns. You see my health goes down, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spawns, and currently there are only 4 spawns. Every wave spawns in 4 waves, 4 spawns, and the 5th spawn is an extra one. If you enable it, you get an extra chest. So as you see, the lightning towers are pretty much doing everything. Or when you cannot upgrade the lightning towers, meanwhile when you have started the Crucible, as you see, I'm on the 6th wave. This is a score multiplier. It's just nothing. It brings you nothing. It's just a score multiplier on the multiplayer list to see you who has, let's say, 100,000, 1 million, 1 billion points. It's a little bit, for those guys who like achievements and stuff. So you can see I cannot click on the tower because I am in the middle of the Crucible. So I'm in the 8th wave now. You see, it's pretty much easy because in the easiest difficulty and you get lightning towers. Lightning towers, as you see, are chaining those hits. Beautiful, man, beautiful. And so on, so on. Come on, where's the last guy? There he goes. See, I'm on the 10th wave, and every time on the 10th wave comes a special guy, let's say, a stronger opponent, like a mini boss, and so on it goes. And you see, there should be one more guy. Yep, I just finished the first wave, you see, and so on. You just click on this guy, you say let's begin, or you say you don't want to risk your loot because when you die your chest will get demoted, diluted, or whatever you want to say. You lose loot when you die, but you can still get loot. Even when you die, you can get in this door will open, you can get your loot, but not the high quality as you will live and past all the challenges. Now I can say I want to collect my reward, and he will give me my reward, and I didn't die on the 10th wave. He will give me a reward in the 10th wave, and I didn't die. So I can say let's begin, and I begin the next wave, and so on. It goes up to 170. So I'm just gonna stop and wait for the later runs. So now we are back. As you see, I just killed the special boss, which is an electric boss, and his name is Unred. So he is a very powerful being, and I'm at wave 100. And I don't want to go any further. I just want to show you, because I think everyone can get to level 100 pretty easy. The challenge begins like after 100, level 120 or so. So I just want to show you the loot when you get to 100. So let's say I wish to collect my reward, please. I said it, I cannot anymore continue. As you see, I have to begin from the beginning. So when the doors opens, when the gate opens, here it is. You see what I said, the extra chest for the 5 spawns. You see here, I didn't enable it, so I didn't get the extra chest. You see our chest at 100th wave, and now let's check what all we get valuable. I'm just gonna close that. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is better. So as you see, I have 1 blueprint, 2 blueprints, and 3 blue items. So if I get like 120, there is a guaranteed purple item, which is a legendary item. And when you finish the 170 wave, you guarantee 2 legendary items, plus a lot of blueprints, like 6-7 blueprints. Can farm a lot of blueprints out of this Crucible, and so on. You just farm a lot of things. I wanted to say that every 10 wave you get 1 tribute point, and in the beginning you get 1, and then it increases by 1. Like after 30, 40, you get like 2, 3, and the max is 4 for the easy mode. When you get to the one higher difficulty, you begin with 2, and it goes up to 5, and so on. And the higher difficulty, each wave begins with 3 tribute points, and so on. So I'm just gonna collect every item over here, because I like to sell all of these. You see, there are a lot of items that if you're a beginner, the Crucible is a good way to improve your items. Like, check my items now. I got this shield and this shoulder pad from this arena, and in the easy mode you don't get that high of quality equipment. It's just, let's say, a start, a beginning. In the higher difficulties you get like really good items, really good loot. The quality of those are incredible. So let me really quick collect everything. Yes. Now I come back, I just say I wish to take the Crucible again, As you see, it said restart a checkpoint, spend 5 tribute points. The checkpoints are, if I remember right, it's 30, 50, 17, and then 100, and 130, 150 checkpoints. And when I now say I want to go back to the checkpoint, it will probably land me to 70 or 90. It depends on, I cannot really remember what it is, but I think it was 90. So let's say I want to reset to the beginning. Now I'm in the beginning and I lost my towers. As I said, if I said I want to take the Crucible from the checkpoint, my towers will be still there. And you see I got 69 tribute points. I got back my my tribute points that I spent for the towers. I got the bonus because I finished it gets like 15-20 tribute points when you finish at 170. I can, as you see, I can take my devotion point over here, and so on.